All right, guys. This is the Hell in a Cell 2022 predictions right here on Outside the Brand. We got ourselves a special guest, so you guys are not going to want to miss out on that. Hell in a Cell 2022, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Is that main event in jeopardy? Well, I have some news for you guys, and you guys are probably not going to want to hear it, but we got some news on that. And then we got Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens, Judgment Day versus AJ Styles' group. All of this and much more to cover right here on Outside the Brand. This is the Hell in a Cell 2022 preview and predictions. We'll talk to you guys in just a little bit. What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining us right here on Outside the Brand. This is your Hell in a Cell 2022 preview and predictions. As you guys can see on this side of me, I'm actually getting used to pointing on StreamYard now. We got a special guest. I'm going to allow her to introduce herself, let her get to know everybody. And yeah, what you got going on?
Hey, I'm Gracie. It is so awesome to be here. My TikTok is at that wrestling lady. I also have an Instagram. I just opened up my Instagram because people were like, hey, do you have an Instagram? And I was like, yeah. I don't, but I will now. I do content mostly on, it's just like really creative content. And yeah, I love to blend creativity because I'm like a really creative person. So I love to blend my creativity with my love for wrestling. So that's me.
Awesome stuff right there. So we got Gracie here with us, doing the predictions with us, just enjoying the show, and we will be doing that in just a little bit. Obviously, below us, we got MJ and Lop in here as well. What you got going on, guys? Hell in a Cell 2022. Let's get right into it, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, Hell in a Cell 2022. There are some major speculation going on right now about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is apparently, from reports, has a torn pectoral, and that is not obviously a great injury to have. Apparently, just from reports and people within the wrestling business, it could be 3 to 6 weeks at the earliest, or 3 to 6 months at the most, which is the worst case scenario, obviously. I've never heard of a pectoral muscle tearing and you can come back in 3 weeks. So I highly doubt the 3 to 6 weeks is going to be really the case here. But if this match is really in jeopardy, yeah. But if this match is really in jeopardy, though, I got no idea what the heck's gonna happen. In a Hell in a Cell match, it was supposed to be Cody and Seth inside Hell in a Cell.
It's the only one.
Yeah. Just like Extreme Rules that year when we had no Extreme Rules matches, I feel. So I got no idea. But yeah, Lof, MJ, this is obviously a big loss for WWE if Cody Rhodes is seriously injured. And yeah, with everything going on, I don't know how this show's going to go down with that one Hell in a Cell match that was booked for the show.
This isn't good. This is not good.
In my soul, Cody won't fight Seth Rollins though.
Why would you say that? Why would you say
I'm sorry.
That's not nice, bro.
Wait. So I know everyone is thinking about the whole maybe Bray's coming back tonight. Probably not, but Are we still going with that? Like, if they just go in a direction, because I think the live event match was Rollins versus Drew, and then Cody came out to run after him just to build the match up for tonight.
Right.
You think they'll just throw that together tonight and make that a Hell in a Cell match, or do you think we just end the whole, just cut it, and then because at that point there's gonna be no Hell in a Cell matches on the show? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, either way, they're gonna be trending either way. So, I mean, come on.
Bray is definitely going to possibly. He's probably going to have to show up if this like report is true, and Bray Wyatt is going to possibly be making his return. If Cody is not ready to go, I mean, we've seen Seth and The Fiend in Hell in a Cell before. I mean, obviously that wasn't the best match.
Ooh,
Can you imagine if they just did it over?
If he just came out in Cody Rhodes' place,
man, no.
not only would the fans just freak out,
no.
but this would be a redemption because of the Hell in a Cell match from before.
That makes so much sense.
And even so, you could still run the fact of like Seth only losing when he's not preparing for the opponent. You know what I'm saying? Because his whole storyline going into the second match was he wasn't prepared.
Exactly.
For Cody. If you do that again, it's just I don't want to get my hopes up for Bray and then Drew McIntyre come out. You know, I like Drew. I just don't want to get my hopes up all the way and then something disappointing happens. You know.
It's
just in this 1 year alone, Bray Wyatt has teased a return a lot, and it got to a point where I believe it when I see it type of feeling. Just like how I was, just like how I was with CM Punk. I believe it when I see it. That's pretty much it.
It's gonna be pretty interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to figure that out. It's gonna be the main event. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Hell in a Cell, you put that in there. Seth Rollins is going to be wrestling tonight. There's something gonna happen. It's just whether or not if it's going to be. Well, I don't think Cody can't even go. If Cody wrestles with a torn pectoral, that's gonna be nuts. And then obviously Seth Rollins. I don't know, but hopefully we can figure this out by Hell in a Cell time. Maybe during the pre-show we'll have some kind of update on Cody.
Yeah.
If any update. And then we'll see where things go from there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're going to get right into it. Follow us on social media. All the TikTok links are down in the description below. I'm even putting that Wrestling Ladies TikTok down there below. I'm putting your stuff down there as well so that they can follow you as well if they don't already. Also, you guys can follow me on social media for Twitter and Instagram at @BillyMatt_. And all the other links are down in there as well. You guys can go to the merchandise store. Well, off the merch, you know the merch. The merchandise store at bonfire.com, the exclusive home of Outside the Brand and its merchandise. Let's see if we can get this to 25 likes for today's Outside the Brand episode for the preview and predictions for Hell in a Cell. I think everybody would love that. And then we're going to be right back here on Outside the Brand after Hell in a Cell tonight for the full show review and our thoughts and opinions on the show and how things are going to go down. So yeah, we'll see where things go. Let's have some fun. Let's do the predictions and let's get right into it. And Marquise, I see you in there with that MJF versus Seth thing. Listen, if MJF just randomly showed up tonight, I would lose my freaking mind. By the way, if any of you guys ask if this is going to be, if it's a work or a shoot, I am not answering it. I'm not. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for what it is. That's it. And thank you, Aiden, for putting the bonfire link in the description. Go get your merchandise today. Now, let's get right into it. The first match we're going to be covering is a match to where is he Ezekiel? Is he Elias? We just simply don't know. Kevin Owens is legitimately having a tantrum every single week on Monday Night Raw, and he is trying to prove that Ezekiel is really Elias. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous to even try to figure out, but it's Kevin Owens versus Ezekiel. Kevin Owens has really made this story to what it really is. He is great at what he does regardless. He's turned chicken shit into chicken salad at times, and this is one of those times. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys really think of this story? I mean, it started off funny at first, but then to me, it just kind of trickled down. It's just meh.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so at first it was like, for me, because you say that you like it was funny for you at first. For me, it was kind of like a little lame at first,
Yeah.
but now I'm enjoying it. But then at the same time, it's like, well, how far can they take it for how long kind of thing? It's got to end.
What's the payoff for this? We really don't know what the payoff for this is.
Exactly.
Is it gonna be Ezekiel? Is he gonna be Elias? Hell, is Damian Sandow? I keep hearing it on TikTok. Is Damian Sandow gonna return to play the role of Elias? Like, I don't get it. I really don't know. But yeah, this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be a great match because I think Elias / Ezekiel, whatever you really want to call him, we know what the heck this is. We're not that much of behind our own heads here. I think he's honestly a really good professional wrestler for what he is, and Kevin Owens is great. So I think it's going to be an okay match. We'll see where it goes, though. But what do you guys think? Who you guys got coming out on top?
I've got Elias.
Okay.
Just because I think they just want to piss off Kevin Owens. Let's piss him off.
Do you think the story continues, though? Think he continues after this?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's just gone on for so long. I don't know. Maybe Kevin Owens takes it and finishes it, and it's over.
I mean, I don't know. Well, what you think here?
I'm going Zeke, man. I think Kevin Owens would benefit from it because I think hopefully the feud will be over. He can't like unmask him and say, "Hey, look, I told you." But I mean, I'm gonna put Zeke over. Hopefully, it's not a roll up finish. Hopefully, he has like a finisher. I think he did a finisher on Raw, but I don't know what it was. I can't remember. I think it was like a flatliner or something weird or a suplex. One of those things. I don't know, but. Hopefully he just wins decisively, and then we can move on from this feud. Because, like you said, I don't see a real payoff from this. It is funny at times. Cause I think both of them are doing a very good job of keeping it funny, but it's very surface level. So unless you add another layer, like Damian Sandow coming out as Elias or something different like that, it's
something
gonna
wacky
fizzle out. So I'll pick Zeke though.
Yeah, so in my prediction video that I legitimately just released probably like 15 minutes ago on TikTok, I put Ezekiel over as well. I think this feud probably still continues though, because after this Ezekiel win, Kevin Owens is just going to go absolutely insane. And the next match, the next pay-per-view, I believe would be Money in the Bank. If we saw these two in Money in the Bank, that's just another element to get into there. And then that would be SummerSlam after that. I don't know if this could carry to SummerSlam because, I mean, this is going on for a little bit too long as it is. But it's WWE, so we can just see these things going on for the long as hell. New Day and the Brawling Brutes have been feuding since January. So
that's a good point.
There's that.
I'm back.
And then, okay, you're cool. Nice. We got everybody else. Just your prediction for KO and Zeke.
I'm predicting a roll up by Ezekiel.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay. So we'll see what happens. Kevin Owens, Ezekiel. If this feud continues, we'll see where things go. And yeah, another match. A match that I kind of want this feud to end as well, honestly. It's a handicap match. It's Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP. This is legitimately one of the most boring storylines I've seen from recent memory, for me at least. Omos just not there, personally. He's just not there. MVP is trying his goddamn hardest to help Omos get over, and it just does not work for my standing at least. And then Bobby Lashley, he deserves so much better. He lost the WWE title inside the Elimination Chamber, never got a chance back, and now this. So I got no idea. I got MVP and Omos actually winning this though, because I think they're really trying to see something happening with Omos. They're really trying to push him, and I don't know why. So I got MVP and Omos.
I agree with absolutely everything that you said, from it being a boring storyline. And I hate that because I really like Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
And I think they're doing him a disservice, quite honestly. But and I have Omos and MVP winning, just because I feel like that's the way it's going. They're trying to push him, but it's just not working, in my opinion.
Knowing WWE, I feel like Bobby Lashley's gonna win by disqualification.
If it's by DQ,
I can see it. I can see that happening.
I could see it too, but because then that feud is gonna have to continue. Because obviously Bobby Lashley.
Unless
I see it, though. I really do.
Unless somehow some way they turn this back into a tag team match. I don't know. I'm saying disqualification.
Yeah, but who teams up with Bob? Who teams up with the bigger Bob? Not Big Bob and Rude.
Lil Bob.
But,
you know what I'm saying? Lil Bob. Yeah.
Oh, Bob Rude. Bob Rude does come out.
He's Big Bob. I thought he was Big Bob.
Well, this was bigger Bob. So what happened?
Oh yeah, he is bigger.
I don't know, man. I don't.
Y'all heard the diss track? Y'all heard MVP with the diss track last night?
This shit was fire though. I ain't gonna lie.
That was crazy.
MVP released a diss track.
Yeah, I don't know.
They played on NXT. They were playing on NXT last night.
It was crazy.
I was at the graduation party last night, so I didn't see NXT.
It was crazy. He just came out of nowhere with like a 4-minute song, just cursing out Bobby. It was great.
That's so random.
I love it.
Why on NXT of all places?
I don't know.
It came out of nowhere. That's crazy.
If you weren't watching
somebody in the comments said the Black Great Khali. That's wow.
Okay, no, LeBron, no. Okay, listen, we're gonna skip right through that.
His name's LeBron.
Okay.
I got Bob winning though.
Wow.
I think Bob's gonna win though.
You got Bob. Okay.
Big Bob.
I want a double spear. I don't know how he's gonna pull that off.
Big men smacking.
You spear both of them at the same time and just stack them like Roman does. That would be.
Roman's done double spears before, so
you know what I'm saying. So if Bob
somebody called Omas Debo from Friday. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Debo didn't have me.
That's crazy. All right.
That's gotta be crazy.
All right.
Moving on.
Up next, this person just returned to Friday Night SmackDown. From what I hear, it is legitimately the only match on Friday Night SmackDown that is on this show. And Lav, I know you're talking about this whole Ronda Rousey and apparently Natalya match happening on tonight's show, but that was not on WWE.com. So I am going by what they say. And the only SmackDown match booked for this show is MVP, not MVP, Jesus. Madcap Moss versus Baron Corbin in a no-holds-barred match.
Okay.
I do not like this story one bit. I think Madcap Moss has so much potential. I really do. I think he's honestly a really good wrestler at what he does. I've seen him grow from NXT and on. But every single time somebody is trying to break out, their first feud is with Corbin. I mean, I guess that shows how great Corbin is as a heel. But get this off my TV. I want Madcap and something better. No holds barred is going to be something even a little bit more different because we rarely see that nowadays.
Yeah.
What you got?
I have Madcap Moss winning this one.
Okay.
He's got a whole new look. They're obviously pushing him. And I miss the suspenders, but he is. I think it's just another person that Corbin is, pushing at the moment. And he does a great job at it. I love Madcap Moss. I've loved him since the very beginning. And I've been wanting him to separate from Corbin for so long. So, I have him winning. Hopefully.
We'll see what happens, for sure. What you guys got?
Don't kill me. I might sound like an idiot, but the fact that Madcap Moss won last time at Backlash by a roll-up, and I'm a big fan of Baron Corbin. I think Baron Corbin was gonna win this match. I'm sorry.
He won on SmackDown. I don't think he was at Backlash, right?
No, it wasn't like that because there's like the first match or something like that, or like the second to main event.
Because he was on SmackDown on Friday, and he had a mini match with Corbin, which set up this.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right, but I mean, like the pay-per-view match they had last time was at Backlash, and that's what
Really at Backlash? Did I really forget that?
Yeah, remember it was like the second to last match, and that's when Madcap rolled him up and then won.
Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. He defeated Corbin. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Just shows how much I really care.
I really don't.
It just shows how much I really care about the story at the end of the day. But yeah, you know what? Happy Corbin winning. You can legitimately just flip a coin 2 out of 3 times, and whatever happens, happens. Like,
can we have the Lone Wolf back, please? Like, for the love of God, can we have the Lone Wolf?
He needs to have his hair. He needs to grow back his hair, and then they need to change his music.
He can wear a wig. It's okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Just having Corbin wear a wig. That's great. But yeah.
Bum ass, bitch ass.
Oh man.
God, I love Pat McAfee. Thank you so much for that, Pat. But wow, what you got here? I mean, Madcap, Corbin, just get this off my TV.
I like the redirection they're going with Moss's character, so hopefully that leads to something more exciting. Right. I was not a fan of the whole joking thing. I think I just don't like Baron Corbin. I have a very high dislike, I'll say, towards bum ass. I don't like him. I do not like him. So I mean, I need him to lose. I need bitch ass to lose. 2-minute match, go in there and just squash him and then get this off.
I'm sorry, but Pat McAfee is hilarious for that.
Get on the better things tonight because I'm not worried about whatever bitch ass does. I'm really not.
But
we should have prepared you more for some of the stuff that we usually talk about on here, Gracie. I apologize if this is just
totally fine.
We talk our talk on here, and if we just say something, and if we have something to say, we just say it. It's really no filter here.
Yeah, especially me. I say some things. I say some out-of-pocket stuff. I apologize.
Yeah, you do, and sometimes we have to kick you out for that at times, but but it's all in good love. It's all in good fun. Next,
those aren't that bad.
Well, all right. Next, I really wanted this to be like a mixed person Hell in a Cell type of gimmick. I think that would have been really cool, but we get a mixed tag match regardless. It is the Judgment Day and Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley taking on AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan. A ton of people are thinking that somebody's going to join Judgment Day once again here at the pay-per-view. I'm hearing Finn Balor. I'm hearing Tommaso Ciampa. I'm hearing Dominic Dijakovic for some strange reason. Or the former, T-Bar. This is... But I do believe that we are going to have somebody new join Judgment Day. And I think that's why I believe Judgment Day is going to pick up the win here. I see Finn turning on AJ and joining Judgment Day. And it is going to be something to witness because I love all 6 of these people. I really do. I think Damian Priest has really learned from Edge a lot when it comes to cadence and promos. Edge is obviously one of the greats when it comes to promos and in-ring work, especially since he's returned. Mm-hmm. And Rhea, she just needs to continue working on it because I feel like sometimes her promos are a little bit cookie cutter in a way, but once this really does get going with her, she can be great. And this is just a really big step for Liv Morgan because if she can thrive here, you got to do something with her after this. You got it.
For the love of God.
Please, bro.
Please have Finn Balor turn on AJ. You know what? I want to see Finn Balor super kick Liv Morgan at this point.
Okay. All right.
That would be a flip. That would be something.
I mean, heck, they even teased AJ and Rhea going at it at one point. So
I don't know why they didn't. They should have did it. Rhea should have just us. I would have. Oh my god.
Finn.
Rhea could take it.
Finn Balor.
I want to Rhea to just crack him. That's
Finn
what I
Balor.
just want to just hit him one good time.
Finn, Prince Devitt, Finn Balor. Please. If you're watching this, for the love of God, please.
Now we know Vince is watching for sure anyway, so
you know how sick it would be if they turned Finn and Liv at the same time?
Ooh.
just AJ's left alone.
Yes, that would. Oh my gosh!
That would be like legitimately one tag team in the entire women's tag team division because it's Judgment Day.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. I would love that, but the fact that the women's tag team titles are no longer technically a thing right now, what's the point?
So it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. You can. If you leave AJ alone, then you just redirected Finn. You just gave an immediate redirection to Liv because we all know her character is generic. I'll use that word. Her character is generic. She's a fan favorite, while turning her heel would be very different. I think her fan base is mostly little kids, so that would be a kids crying in the crowd thing again. I feel like, but. As far as Liv Morgan's actual career direction, I think Judgment Day would be a great way to go about that. Forget the tag titles, the women's tag titles right now. If you actually turn both Finn and Liv at the same time, I think you have a better direction as far as both of their characters go. Because even as much as I love Finn, I think his character is kind of evening out too.
Yeah,
he doesn't really have anything behind him because I feel like all the excitement around Finn died when the Roman match happened and he fell off the rope. Like that was just like,
yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And even if he lost that match, I feel like it'd been cool. But the way he lost, that just ruined it for me.
That pissed me off, bro. I was so.
If you want to redirect two superstars right there, you got Liv and Finn right there. Where AJ goes from there, not sure. On my video game, I had AJ already set up with Judgment Day, but that's just my.
I'm not gonna lie.
If you want to go that way, AJ fight all of them.
Hey, AJ might got to assemble his own team like the Avengers or something, bro. Like the Avengers. You can have to assemble his own team, bro.
You can do that.
I think we're probably going to be – we're going to see possibly a 4-on-4 on SummerSlam. I just feel that coming. I don't know who AJ does recruit to just get a 4-on-4 going with either Finn or somebody, whoever joins Judgment Day tonight with the three of them versus AJ and some other three.
Alexa Bliss.
Because Alexa could be a contender for sure. But I just feel like a 4-on-4 is coming. And that should be the ending of this feud. I don't know how long they can really go with it, though. Could they really handle this till August? Or, wait. The end of July, I think, is.
The only bad thing about this is that it's like you can't end this at Survivor Series because that's too far away. And I feel like
that's in November,
would have made more sense when it comes to like a Survivor Series match between Judgment Day and AJ Styles' team, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But it is what it is. I'm just saying, Finn Balor's going to turn on AJ and Liv. Judgment Day's going to win. Other side, for real. You know what I'm saying?
On the other side.
Yeah, I have Judgment Day winning too. I just can't see them losing at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get that going. Judgment Day. I've loved everything that Judgment Day has been doing so far. I think Edge is great in this role and helping out with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley along the way. That makes them so much benefit. It's going to be beneficial for them in the long run for sure. And adding somebody else, it's going to be a great thing to see. Up next. The only women's match as of right now, because that's what WWE.com is promoting. Sorry, Lost, but I'm just going by WWE.com here.
I don't want to see that match. I don't want to see that match. I hope it doesn't.
Loft wants to go off right now. Loft about to go off right now. I'm just saying.
Because we all thought that when Natalya went in the 6-pack challenge on Friday, she would get this match against Ronda tonight. But apparently, from what WWE.com is showing, it's not happening tonight. Unless it happens on the pre-show, which I'd be happy with that on the pre-show. But Ronda Rousey's never... Here's the thing, though.
Yeah,
With
this
Ronda
match at the
Rousey and
pre-show.
the star power that she does have, I don't like that she has star power, but she does. She would never be put on the pre-show, ever. She
No.
would never be put on the pre-show, so I highly doubt that. But we got Bianca
This
Belair
match at
defending
the
the
pre-show.
Raw Women's Championship against Asuka and Becky Lynch. If this was Hell in a Cell, there's a new champion. I'm sorry. But considering that this is not, I have Bianca retaining the title. I don't know how, and I don't know why. I feel it in my gut, though, that Bianca's going to retain. And then at some point, we might get Becky and Bianca again at SummerSlam. And that's just going to be an even more horrific
I'm getting a flashback.
result, considering what happened last time at SummerSlam.
I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting scared.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be horrific if we get that match again at SummerSlam. Because
Look at
none of
Lost
us want
face
to
right
feel
now.
that again.
Loft's getting flashbacks too.
I'm trying to.
Loft is hating me right now that I said that, but I can see it because it's WWE.
Yeah. Oh man. Ladies first.
Yeah.
I have Bianca winning. I have her retaining. I'd be okay with Asuka winning it, but now that you said the whole thing about SummerSlam, I can totally see a rematch at SummerSlam between Becky and Bianca. I can see it happening.
It's legitimately the only two people that I can see. Plus, none of the other women on this roster is really getting pushed right now.
Yeah,
Asuka's really
exactly.
getting in this to either take the pin, because I don't think Becky would ever want to take the pin in this match, or just Asuka being just inserted in here because they can actually see something within her later down the line. Which, I love Asuka. I think she's great. Don't get me wrong. But the way that she's being portrayed right now on TV, I'm sorry, it's like ridiculous. It's not even because of the language barrier, because I can never understand what she is saying. It's just because of the way they just brought her back. They brought her back in a weird position. They got her into this random feud. Well, not random. This feud with Becky and Bianca. They just kind of slotted her in here. I don't like where this is going for any of these women at the end of the day.
I am scared because I know a lot of people, because Loft was talking about this during his Twitch stream. A lot of people are saying Becky or Asuka. They're kind of leaving Bianca Belair out of it. And I love Bianca. Bianca's my favorite women's wrestler in WWE at the moment. I want to see her be champion for at least until next year. Because, I love my black queens, you know what I'm saying? So I just I'm scared. Because knowing Becky's history and knowing how violent Asuka is, and it's a possibility we're not. I don't know. I'm saying Bianca's gonna win, but just I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't at the same time.
Yeah. We know you love Bianca, bro. Becky is not your favorite person. Asuka, I don't know if you're feeling different with Asuka, but
I love Asuka more every time I see her. I don't know why. I just Asuka gives me like just a really good energy, not only as a wrestler but just as a superstar, and even through her language barrier, she still finds a way to get over with a crowd. So I always commend her for that.
Yeah.
I just don't want Becky to be champion again, only for the fact that she's been at the forefront for a very long time. And we talked about this on Megan's Live last night. We all know that she's a megastar. We all know that she's a draw, but I just want this women's division to be released from the shackles, which I feel is the 4 horsewomen. All 4 of them. As much as I love Sasha and Bayley, I'm pretty indifferent towards Becky and Charlotte, but I just think that it's time to build towards the future with your women's division. And the way it is on SmackDown and the way it is on Raw, it is not really centered towards the people leading us into the next 15 years. It's really focused on what got us to this point. And while all 4 of them are amazing in their own aspect, all 4 of them are going through their own separate things right now, amazing enough. whether they be good or bad. I just feel like Bianca is towards the future. I think Asuka is sort of the past too, but I just think Bianca is the future. And since her championship run the first time was abysmal because it was spent half the time just fighting Carmella, I just think that we
It's
have
true.
a chance to rewrite some things, you know, and that is, you have to do it very carefully because, like everyone said, Bianca's character is not the most over with the crowd because she's very cookie cutter, as opposed to her NXT character who was more just direct and focused. But I'm gonna pick Bianca. I'm gonna be hopeful. If Becky if Becky wins, I'm gonna cry. If Asuka wins, I'm gonna, I don't know,
Cry.
I'm gonna ask why, but
I love her, but I don't want Bianca to lose. So I'm gonna pick Bianca. I wish it was in a Hell in a Cell match. I really wish it was a Hell in a Cell match.
Oh, me too.
Oh man,
Love. I cannot. Love. I'm so happy you explained it like that because I could not have said it better myself.
I wanted Bianca to just get Becky at the top of the cell and just throw her off. I feel like Becky would take that spot too.
It's not that
that would have been just good for my eyes. Like if she just mankinded her, that would just been good for my heart if she just did that. But they're probably not going to do any spots like that.
Okay. It's
not at least from the side to cell, like I believe Becky and Sasha did.
Yeah.
All right. So I also want to add though, it's not the fact that I don't like Asuka. I do like Asuka. I think Asuka is still one of the best female wrestlers on the roster.
Right.
It's just like her as champion, I don't really remember her title reign even being that good. Most of her title reigns on the roster. I mean, her NXT title reigns are amazing, but her main roster title reigns are not memorable. They don't really take her serious, and they don't really know what to do with her when she's champion. So I don't know. I just think Bianca's just the better choice in this match. Just when it comes to just fan wise and like just praise, like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I just feel like Bianca's.
It's just a confusing time with all three of these women. I mean, Bianca's one of the best they got. Asuka's one of the best they got. Regardless of however you feel about Becky, whether you like her or whether you don't, she's here for a reason, and there's something to be said about that.
Becky still asks. She's still trash. I don't care.
Well, I've never liked this character either, but at the end of the day, she's here. And like Loff is saying, they're just building towards the now and not the future, which is just completely the wrong direction that they should be going in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
mid-time breaks. Nice.
Listen, I would even say, you know, I know everybody and their mother hates these unification things, but if we just had one women's roster, I don't even know if that would even work because they'd still be pushing the now instead of the future anyway. So it's such a bad situation when it comes to women.
Actually,
go ahead.
About that unification. So we all know that the world titles, tag team titles unified. I was actually thinking about this when the tag team titles first got unified, not so long ago. What are we gonna do about the women's titles? Because I know the brand split is going to end. I don't know if it ended yet, but I know it's going to end soon.
To me, it pretty much ended. So if you're gonna unify the women's titles, just do it now.
Might as well.
Or at least SummerSlam. If you do it by SummerSlam, I think that could be great. No matter who the SmackDown Women's Champion is at the time. If it's Ronda by SummerSlam, Ronda versus Bianca, I don't know about you, but
Ronda's winning that shit.
There's totally a split when it comes to that for sure. And then obviously people are gonna go insane about it.
Or what I just thought of is, so Bianca can win this match, right? You can have, but you might as well have. You might as well have Becky win Money in the Bank and then cash in on Ronda Rousey.
Oh my god!
I legitimately just thought of something, and that could lead towards my SummerSlam unification. Oh my god, no!
You thinking of Charlotte?
If Becky wins tonight, And if they did the unification to get
worse.
Becky and Ronda at SummerSlam, I would combust. I would flip. I would destroy everything in my room. I don't know why.
Bluff. You said, "Oh no" to my thing. That's even worse.
That's even worse, bro. And I do not want that to happen.
And I was gonna have Bianca win, and you didn't let me finish. But
I don't even know who should win that if that's the case. If Becky and Ronda were unifying that, oh my God,
I don't
that's
care.
disgusting.
You know what? Watch them add Charlotte at this point. I'm sorry.
And they'd probably add Charlotte because of her politicking too. Listen, guys, I do not want this to happen. I know, I believe a ton of people actually left the stream because of what I just said.
I'm sorry.
Come back, please. Come back.
Okay, stream. Okay, how about this? Have Bailey. Wait, hold on. Because we haven't seen Bailey. Hold on. We haven't seen Bailey since she got injured before the match.
2.5 years ago.
Because if you realize, Bianca and Bailey was in a rivalry when she got injured, right? So how about this? Have Bailey with Money in the Bank, cash in on Ronda. You can have Bailey and Bianca unify the titles in a one-on-one match. Boom.
I like that.
We're saved.
We haven't seen Bailey in like 2.5 years, it seems. She's been teasing comebacks for like I feel like the last year. But I just need Bailey back in my life. I need Bailey back on my TV. There's something about Bailey that you guys know that I've loved since the beginning, especially with this heel run. But as soon as she gets back, she's not going to be a heel anymore. Everybody's going to cheer the fuck out of her. She's going to be great. But I feel like if Bailey still comes out in this heel role, she's going to flip that right on a dime anyway, and she'll be back in a heel within 5 minutes of her return. So
I'm happy I thought about that. I just saved wrestling. That's crazy.
I think Bailey is going to be something great. She's got to figure out where this fits.
I just saved wrestling. I just saved my life. Oh my God.
Bailey returns tonight. I would be very happy. And Bailey should return to Raw. Bailey should return to Raw, if anything. I know we need some people on SmackDown, but
yeah.
Oh, we really do.
God.
Oh my God! I just thought something else.
I just don't want Bailey and Sasha on the same roster again. Okay.
I just thought of something else.
Mm.
What if Bailey cost Bianca the match tonight?
Ooh.
I ran my foot through the TV.
I just thought of that, and I'm scared again.
I would Claymore my whole TV, my whole setup would be.
I'll just get a video of Claymoring his TV.
Wow. Because then Bailey will be. I love Bailey, and then she'll do something I don't love, and then I'll be conflicted. Then I'll make.
I am the pro wrestling visionary. That's nice. I like that. I got called the pro wrestling visionary. That's crazy.
That's awesome, Aiden. But yeah, so I think we're all pretty much indecisive winning here when it comes to Bianca Belair trying to retain.
We're all scared. Okay, we're all scared.
We're scared, yes, but we're hoping for the best for Bianca. And okay, up next.
Okay, now I can breathe.
The first time the United States Championship has been defended on a pay-per-view since WrestleMania 37 Night 1 in that terrible Nigerian drum fight against Big E.
No. The U.S. title was Sheamus and Matt Riddle at WrestleMania Night 2. That was the IC title match with Big E and Apollo Crews.
Holy shit. Well, it was WrestleMania the last time we seen this.
I just didn't want. I didn't want to make you confused because it was flopped around. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was been since WrestleMania 37 in that drum fight, but okay.
I mean, it was WrestleMania 37 though. Like,
point is, it's just been a long time since the United States Championship has been defended on pay-per-view. It's Theory taking on Mustafa Ali. I love Theory. I think Theory is great. I think Theory is an actual future piece of this company, whether Vince is also a part of him or not. And Ali, I mean,
make way.
We all know his story. I mean, he wanted to leave. He requested his release. WWE flat out said, no, we're going to hold you hostage.
Mm-hmm.
And then since he brought back to DB,
Well,
it's been bad.
that changed my answer. I forgot that he wanted to leave, and so Vince probably said something to help make him stay. Well, I mean, they didn't even let him go anyway. Never mind.
It's been bad since his return. I mean, he's pretty much lost almost every single thing that he's been a part of.
Come on, John Cena's not returning. Let's be serious. Come on, John Cena's not returning. No, he is not. He is not returning. Let's be serious. Come on now.
If we had The Fiend, John Cena, and Bayley return in one freaking night, I would.
See that's gonna save Hell in a Cell at this point.
Whoever return, I think somebody's returning tonight because with everything going on with Cody, something has to happen.
Please, Wyndham, please.
Somebody's returning.
Or
we'll see.
Or the Boogie Man.
Oh God! Imagine Boogie.
Oh,
Imagine Boogie.
That's
coming
my
out of nowhere.
man.
That's my man.
Yeah.
See, you know what's funny? I'm gonna clip this, and if Boogie Man comes back tonight, I'm gonna just say I told you so.
Good bit. I don't care. We're good. But Theory versus Ali. I love Ali. I think he just wants to tell stories, and WWE she's not letting him do it. I think it's going to be a great match for what it's going to be. But is Ali going to win the title here? I don't think so.
Hell no.
I think Theory retains. They just see so much in Theory at this point.
You know why, though? The only reason why Mustafa's not gonna win is because Tommaso Ciampa.
And there's also that too, Tommaso Ciampa, because he's been attacking Ali for the strangest reasons.
Unless you have Retribution come out and
and Ali's part of Retribution again. T-Bar and Face, because his name is not Mace anymore, it's Face.
It's what?
You didn't hear about that? You didn't hear about that?
Okay, I haven't watched SmackDown or Raw or NXT since like January, so
Okay. Apparently from what we are hearing, you know this whole Max Dupree LA Knight modeling thing that's happening?
Yes.
Apparently Mace is a part of that, and they changed his name to Face. FACE, not MACE.
Stink face? Stink face?
It's not confirmed as of yet because the first person to join this modeling agency is going to be probably returning on SmackDown this coming Friday. That's what I'm hearing. But
that's such a ridiculous storyline.
It's so bad. It's really bad. I mean, listen, I think LA Knight in NXT was great. If there's anybody that can actually make this work, it's going to be him. But
just call him Moose at this point. Like, why not just Moose?
Well, we already have a Moose, dude. He's an Impact.
Oh yeah, that's wow.
But I don't know how we got to Moose. Theory, Ali. That's also what happens here. We just go on random tangents and then we just talk about random stuff. The Theory and Ali, it happens tonight. United States title. I got Theory winning all the way.
Make way for Prince Ali. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
I was jamming.
Yeah, go Theory. You know what I'm saying? Go Theory.
Theory. I have Theory winning for sure.
Lafayette.
It wouldn't be the show if I didn't disagree with somebody on here. So I'm just gonna say Ali. I'm gonna.
All right.
So you tell me you're gonna make way for Prince Ali, right? You're gonna make way.
Damn right. That's what I'm. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Theory can wrestle. I'm not so on board with his character. I still think he's a knockoff Tyler Breeze, but that's a discussion for another day.
Okay.
But
I think it's just the selfies that he's got going on.
Yeah, I don't. It's just the selfie thing. But I want Ali to get something, or he's going to end up on the release list, and I don't want him on the release list. Well, part of me does because I feel like he really doesn't want to be there. But wait, has Ali been champion before? I feel like he has.
No, he's been cruiserweight champion.
Cruiserweight, yes.
Okay, all right. I knew he had a belt before. I was trying to figure out what belt it was, but
and that belt's no longer a thing anymore.
Yeah, it's just Austin Theory is one of the superstars that they're actually planning for the future.
Goat Theory.
You know what I'm saying? And ever since he won the U.S. Championship and they did that very eerie U.S. Championship celebration, if y'all remember that, it was like they tried to
with all the jobbers coming out of catering, they're just hoisting them up.
Only like 4 wrestlers came out. Vince came out. They tried it and it was just weird. I don't know what they tried to do with that.
It was like T-Bar, Apollo, Commander Aziz, and somebody else. I can't even remember. But then
the weirdest celebration I ever
obviously
saw in my life. And the crowd didn't
they celebrated with. Nobody cared about it.
I mean, it's goat theory, bro. Come on, like
I don't know, man. I'm gonna hope Ali wins. I'm just gonna hope.
I'm just saying, like ever since Austin Theory or Goat Theory, took that F5 off the Elimination Chamber, he's been the GOAT ever since. Okay, he's been a GOAT ever since.
I've already had respect for Theory before then, but once he actually did take that bump, I'm like, yeah, that takes some goddamn guts, and I respect you even more now.
Wait,
do I like your selfie gimmick? Not really, but
I'm wrong. He wasn't Cruiserweight champion. I'm an idiot. He wasn't.
So he's never held a title.
No.
Okay.
What?
All right.
He's never held a title. Champion. Right. I forgot he wasn't Cruiserweight champion.
He's probably had chances to be Cruiserweight champion. He's probably gotten opportunities for it, but they just never put it on him.
Wow. I thought he was champion.
I'm an idiot. He was never Cruiserweight champion.
Wow.
I really thought he was.
Well, I do know one award that he got.
Slammy Award. I'm kidding.
No. the Gooker Award.
Oh, God.
What?
The Gobbledygook Gooker Award, which is an award given by it says Wrestle Crap, so I don't know what article that is.
You know what I realized?
But that is given to the worst gimmick, storyline, match, or event in wrestling that year, and he got that because of Retribution.
You know what I actually realized? You know what I realized? Mustafa Ali could have been a multi-time world champion. Number one, if he didn't get injured for that elimination chamber match, and number two, if he didn't wait and sat on the ladder before Brock Lesnar to walk 20 minutes down to the ring and knock him down. It literally took Brock Lesnar like 7 or 10 seconds to go to the ring. And
Money in the Bank 2019. There. I remember that. I was there.
I'm so mad about that still. Like, wow.
He was ready to grab that briefcase, and then Brock comes out. He pushes a ladder onto the cameraman, breaks his arm, and then wins the briefcase. I remember that very well.
He was never a Cruiserweight champion. That is sad. Okay.
And then Randy Orton cracked his orbital bone and was not going to be able to be in the Elimination Chamber, which was Kofi Kingston's spot to take. And obviously Kofi Mania came about it. And all of that was supposed to be for Austin Theory. Not Austin Theory, my God. Ali, my God. That was supposed to be Ali's spot for the taking. He was going to be WWE champion at that WrestleMania, defeating Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan at that point.
Somebody in the comments asks, what does jobber mean? Jobber means pretty much someone who gets paid a certain amount of money just to get pretty much beat down.
just to lose. Just to lose every single match.
Unless you're James Ellsworth, okay? Unless you're James Ellsworth, then it usually doesn't work out.
Uh-oh. We got our tribal queen here. We got our tribal queen here. And how
oh
fitting.
My goodness.
It's Cody Rhodes' wife.
How fitting is it that she just returns pretty much during the main event talk? Of course, she returns when it's Cody versus Seth Rollins.
Bro, look at her makeup, bro. It's Cody Rhodes' fight.
I mean, she's something Cody Rhodes decked out. I mean, she's got the American Nightmare.
See, I can't say that one remix because it's inappropriate to say on here. But yeah. Sorry.
I mean, she's just all decked out. I mean, of course she has to come in as soon as Cody Rhodes is mentioned. I feel like she was just waiting until Cody came in to join.
Watching.
I really wasn't. My movie just got over with. So I'm like,
Jesus Christ, wait.
happened?
Time went by fast. That was quick.
Yeah. Well, there's only 7 matches on this card, guys. So
Yeah, but like we spent like an hour talking about 7 matches.
Talking about what?
We spent an hour talking about like 7 matches. It's already 5:30. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We started at 4:30.
yeah.
Yeah.
And usually these things take longer. So I'm actually kind of happy that it's almost just going to be an hour and that's it.
It could be longer if you want me to say certain things that I can't probably say.
No, I think we're good. But we all know what's happening so far. Cody Rhodes intentionally injured. We do not know totally the ins and outs of it. Possibly a pectoral muscle tear, possibly not. We seriously don't know. From what I heard, it was from Brian Alvarez, who is obviously very resourceful when it comes to pro wrestling news. But we're gonna go over this as if the injury has not happened, and the match is continuing. The match continues. I only see one person and one person only, and that is Cody. I think Seth is winning. I think Seth is losing regardless tonight, whether it be somebody new or Cody.
Oh, okay. Y'all are gonna hate me. I am sorry, but hey,
You say Cody if it's Seth. You say
third time's the charm. You know what I'm saying? Seth Rollins is gonna win. I'm sorry.
Seth, you say Seth.
Even if Cody wasn't injured to a point where he might not even show up tonight, I still thought Seth was gonna win. I think Seth's still gonna win, in my opinion, unless the Fiend comes out and attacks.
Could not beat Cody for the last 2 times that they have wrestled. What makes you think that Seth Rollins can beat Cody for the third time? Like,
knowing WWE for the past 9 years I've been watching it, that's usually how it happens. Well, the person
Third
who
time's
they're gonna
charm.
have Cody win.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I think Cody. I don't know. I think Cody should win, but knowing wrestling, knowing WWE, and just how they do the rivalries, the heel or like the person who usually loses the most always ends up winning at the end. So, yeah.
I think we're all kind of in agreement here that this is going to end here, right? They can't carry this further.
Unless the Fiend comes out.
Well, that's a whole other storyline for somebody else then if the Fiend comes out, because that's Fiend then.
I mean, it's just the fact that the Fiend has history with both of these guys is kind of scaring me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I want the Fiend to come back so bad, for the love of God. I will literally sell my kidney just to have the Fiend come back.
Okay. Unless they put these two inside Money in the Bank again, and there you can continue it that way. Which I don't see why.
To Philadelphia. I will fly to Philly just to have the Fiend come back.
Please
don't fly to Philly.
That.
Well, you know, Laughs there.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
But Love, it's the Fiend though, man.
We're not talking about this right now.
Okay. Well, don't fly to Philly of all places. Okay. All right.
It's not that bad. Never mind.
We're not doing this right now.
All right, we'll talk about this after. But yeah, I think Cody, if he's even showing up, if not, if it's just a return, I still think the returning superstar wins, because why would you have them lose, especially inside Hell in a Cell on their return? So yeah, that's where I'm going with it.
Rollins.
I don't listen. Seth freaking Rollins hasn't won anything in like the past year and a half.
Yeah,
So.
Okay, I was actually talking about this in the Brotherhood group chat earlier. It's like Seth really hasn't won a big rivalry since Brock Lesnar, if you really think about it.
It's like a year and a half, bro, right?
Yeah.
And that's just sad to think about. I'm sad about that.
He lost to Edge.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
no, that's the
Edge.
last one I can remember.
He lost to Edge. He lost to Cesaro. He lost to Kevin Owens. He lost
Cesaro, KO.
Bobby Cody. He lost to Roman.
Lost to Cody a lot of times.
If you want to count that as rivalry, he lost to Roman Reigns. He lost.
He did lose to Roman.
That's all I can think of for right now, really.
Let's just be real here. He's just been losing a lot. And
But basically just Seth's role, which once again I was talking to the brother about this earlier. His role was pretty much just like putting over talent, really.
Yeah, I think he knows where he is at this point in his career now. And if he's fine with putting, like you said, like I think if he's fine doing that for other people along the way, then good for him. I mean, he knows what he is in this company. He's always going to be looked at as one of the top guys anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with it regardless. I just think if Cody is still going to be here, he needs this one.
I just hit 20 followers. It's crazy. That's scary.
Nice.
That's not nice. It's 20 followers. Like, you know how bad 2020 was.
Okay, yes, but you'll probably get like 2021 in like 2 seconds.
Sorry. All right.
So what you guys got? Return, if not Cody, what you guys got?
Yeah, I swear, if Bailey, if Boogeyman, if the Fiend comes back, I'm going to cry.
Oh yeah, you missed that part, Megan. NJ is saying Boogeyman returns tonight inside Hell in a Cell.
I went on a whole rant. I just went on a whole rant, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, nice. Fiend's coming back tonight, hopefully. Please, for the love of God, please.
Please.
WWE, if okay, y'all don't do a lot of good things. This is the one good thing that will actually make me watch y'all constantly again. If the Fiend comes back, please, or at least Bray Wyatt. Like, just please, just bring Wyndham back for the love of God. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, no worries, bro. But yeah, I don't think we got really anybody else's predictions for this. Mainly because we just simply don't know what happens.
Burn it down. Literally.
I don't think Megan wants to talk. Loth, I don't know if he's here. And
he said,
Gracie's just fine with anything happening, I guess.
Yeah. Here. I lost service for a second, so.
No, you're good.
I just had music playing in the car, so I didn't want to get it, like, banned.
Oh, gotcha. See.
Yeah, because for the past two times, yeah, that's my fault. I apologize.
Yeah,
I blame myself.
but that's okay.
I'll pick Cody.
So, Loth and Megan, you're the only ones left.
Okay. I feel like if Cody were to come, wrestle tonight and he's not injured, then I feel like he would win. But I feel like if he is injured, then possibly the Fiend will come out, because if you think about it, the last time Seth and the Fiend wrestled each other was when that horrible Hell in a Cell match happened.
Flashbacks again.
Yeah, that's flashbacks.
Right?
I will
watch
my TV.
And the thing is, it would work with Cody too, because Cody, if you guys remember those horrible days in NXT when it was a game show, he was his pro.
Husky Harris.
When he was Husky Harris, right?
Husky Harris, man. Who remembers Husky Harris? I'm too young for that, but still, I still don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember that very well.
So am I the only one who thinks Seth Rollins is actually going to win for real?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Why does that hurt my feelings? That hurts.
Thanks, man.
It's nothing personal, bro. It's just the way Seth Rollins has been going and being positioned right now and his trajectory.
Yeah.
He's not.
I kind of want to cry now.
Oh my God. It's going to be okay. But yeah, that's it, guys. Those are all the matches that were announced on WWE.com. So, Megan, I was telling Loft this earlier. We only went through one women's match, and that was the Bianca, Asuka, and Becky match because that was the only women's match projected on WWE.com for the preview for tonight. Ronda and Natalya looks like it's not happening.
Told you off.
The show did not start yet. Y'all gonna be salty as shit when the show starts and Ronda Rousey walks out there. You're gonna be.
Hey, Loft.
Apology.
You know what? Okay.
I want you to say apologize, Lafayette. That's all I want. I apologize.
Hey,
I'm trying to tell you right now.
Okay, how about
Lafayette,
this?
Jamal Johnson, Alexander III Jr.
We'll make a deal. You ready?
Okay.
I'll make a TikTok acknowledging you as my tribal chief instead of
You do that
Roman.
every day.
No,
I think you do that every day. But
That is disgusting. You should sneeze. I hope you sneeze.
If I acknowledge Loft instead of Roman, that's disgusting.
Either way, just using the word acknowledge. You should just. I hope you sneeze. I hope you sneeze on yourself. Okay.
I don't feel like sneezing right now. Okay.
Megan, what's your? I'm scared. What your deal is? I'm gonna see.
I'll make that video. I'll do it.
You're scared of what my deal is.
Yeah, because
I'll make it after this live goes off the air.
With
paint your face with Cody Rhodes colors.
Oh God.
I was gonna say like something about what you do with Roman, but then I'm like, oh wait, you've already acknowledged Roman once.
I don't remember that.
I don't know who that was.
I don't remember that.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. If it doesn't happen, you have to not only acknowledge Roman as your tribal chief, but acknowledge Cody Rhodes.
I'm cool with that. I just don't like that other dude. You know, I just
don't like the other dude.
I just want to say, Loft, you might as well just jump off a bridge because no, we're not doing that. No.
Listen. When Natalia walks out tonight.
Oh, that's. Oh wow, that's right. I don't normally highlight comments on here, but yeah, Josh is 100% correct. Acknowledge Sugarfoot.
I'm like 1-2 in that league right now, so I can't even.
I'm still undefeated. Okay?
I got basketball twice. So
I never got pinned or submitted, so technically I'm undefeated. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But all right, guys. This has been fun.
Wait, actually, I got one more thing.
Yeah.
Loft, I want to bet you money that Seth Rollins wins. Please.
We don't bet money around here, bro. I've never seen $1. We don't bet money, bro. I'm a bet talent.
Okay, how about this? If Seth Rollins wins, right?
Okay.
I don't know what I want, to be honest with you, but
give you a high five. Like I don't know.
Okay.
High five.
Well, okay. How about this? If Cody wins, what should I do? I have no idea what I should do.
Cody's gonna win either way. If he wrestles, if he goes, then he wins. If he doesn't go, then we got a situation. But
I think Seth wins. I'm sorry.
If Cody goes and loses,
I think Seth wins. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Just do quick fire, real quick, Meg. Kevin, Ezekiel.
Kevin.
Bigger Bob and Omas and MVP.
Man smacking
Bob.
me.
Moss and Corbin.
Roll up.
Judgment or AJ?
Judgment.
This.
My girl.
I'm leaving. Okay, we're done. Nope. Okay.
Your girl, as in Becky.
My girl. Yes.
No, she might be on.
My twin.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your Becky 2.0. I forgot about that.
Your twin is Gigi. I don't care what nobody says. It's Gigi. Okay.
Well, now because of the hair change, but she did have orange hair. And those were the times. And then finally, Theory and Ollie.
Ollie.
Are you?
Oh, shoot.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan.
I don't care.
Damn, that was a left turn.
I love Megan.
At the end of the day, we all know that Seth Rollins is gonna win, okay? And we're gonna be back on here watching it, and it's all good. I just want to say,
Don't seem surprised.
That was freaking a left.
I'm just saying.
I was getting ready to say thank you, and then you just said Ollie. I'm like, fuck.
Megan, you're my favorite.
I'm just saying. If Seth wins, I'm goated, okay? At the end of the day, I'm goated.
He's still on set. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm still upset about that. Like I think
Megan
Seth will
sees
win.
the vision. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta see it. Megan sees it like I see it. You feel me? Come on.
I love theory, but I just don't see it happening. I just don't.
I don't care, man.
Okay, how about this?
You haven't been caring about me over the last few days, Love, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
sick of it.
Guys, I have a question. So if Ronda and Natalya actually does a match tonight, who do you think is gonna win that match? Why am I even asking that?
If they have the match tonight, Ronda's obviously winning. Natalya's not taking the title off of her.
Why did I even ask that? There's no reason for me to even ask that question.
There's no reason to ask that because we all see Ronda.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Megan, why are you shaking your head? No, do not say Natalya.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm very
good.
upset.
Freaking MJ. Like, I know Ronda would like beat the living shit out of Natalya.
I'm sorry. I'm
You don't know how I feel about Natalya. I'm not even gonna dive into
I
that.
am very slow
Y'all
today.
don't know.
I'm
Y'all
sorry.
could have watched the live I did last night. Like, y'all know how I feel about her.
Gracie
I
was there. I
apologize.
think she knows. I think she acknowledged it.
I just want to say,
I was there.
I just want to say, I apologize. I'm just very slow today.
What's happening?
Wait, time out. Ever since you were at that Celtics game, Phil, Love doesn't like you. Wow.
Well, I know that. I know he hasn't liked me since Game 4. But
Speaking of that, Phil, I got a question.
Oh no,
Are you a Celtics fan?
no.
Okay, about to say because I was hearing some things that you was a Celtics fan now, and I was like, since when?
No.
Since
I just went to one game and everybody thinks I'm a Celtics fan now. I went to the game because
beat the Heat extremely loud. I don't know, you know.
I mean, let's not forget, Phil.
I'm not just gonna stand there in the crowd with a straight face on my look when the
Why not?
You posted a
the Celtics won.
Bro. You posted a picture with a Celtics towel, so of course I thought you was a Celtics
Because
fan.
you get free souvenirs.
For context-
That's the thing.
For context,
What do you want?
for context,
What do you want me to do? Just not accept it?
for context, I'm a Miami Heat fan.
bro.
Phil is a Grizzlies fan. He and his friend went to a Boston Celtics game when the Celtics and the Heat played in the playoffs. Unfortunately, my team lost, and Phil was
so
at
scared.
the game with his friend, screaming very loudly, supporting the other
Phil.
team, and I got offended by Phil
Phil.
because I thought
I'm not just gonna stand there with a straight face,
Phil,
guys.
I just
I'm
wanna
not.
say,
I'm
Phil,
gonna
I'm
have fun.
sorry.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm just gonna say, because y'all know I'm a Celtics fan. Y'all know who I am. And I wasn't hearing this until
I never knew you were a Celtics fan. Never knew that. You never told us this.
Lock can vouch me, bro. He's gonna vouch me for it.
yeah, he said it. a lot.
I've been
He's
saying
never
since
told me
the
that,
beginning
so
of
I
the
don't know.
season. But I'm just saying, like, I'm about to say, because I thought you was a Celtics. I thought you was a Celtics fan at first. Because I was like, where was you at for the beginning of the season? Because we was 11 seed at first, and then we went to. I'm about to say, I'm sorry. I just had to feel my.
We got to end this live before I start cursing.
Listen. You're gonna do that anyway.
You're right. You're
I
welcome,
almost
correct.
cussed
No, I'm
you
not.
Because you are
Just
not
at the end of the day, I went there to have fun with a friend that's a huge basketball and Celtics fan. That's all.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to a game if I get invited. That's all. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Hate me if you want, guys. Hate me if you want. That's just
I'm
what
sorry.
happened.
I get really upset when people say that they're a fan of a team. I'm not saying that you say you was a fan or nothing like that, but I thought you was a fan at first. I was just trying to check you. I was just trying to check you. You know what I'm saying? Because I got scared. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you see it? Do you see the stuff that I got hanging in my room anywhere? No.
Yeah, just 2 pictures.
Boys.
I'm sorry.
No, nothing. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll talk to you guys after the show. The
Love you,
show
Phil.
could honestly be. I love you too, bro. But the show could honestly be like very early, honestly, because we don't know how long these matches are going to go. I don't see Ali in theory lasting like at least over 12 minutes. I don't see Ezekiel
That's a
and
good match,
Elias
though.
lasting like. I see that match lasting less than 10.
It's still a good match.
If Bob and Omos does not have anything less than 7 minutes, it's too long. Judgment Day and obviously that group that deserves some time. So give them all the time they want. I want these girls to shine tonight. Please. Just have Bianca retain.
I'm very
And
excited
then
that
and then the Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell can get all the time in the world too. So
There's only
we'll
one
see.
Hell in a Cell match. That makes me so upset. There's only one Hell in a Cell match.
You know,
Like-
everybody is so shocked about that. I'm not really. I'm
I mean,
really
I'm
not that
shocked.
shocked.
It's just like it makes me more mad because like, what's the point of gimmick pay-per-views if you're just gonna only have one match with a gimmick in it? It makes no
Okay,
sense.
we already talked about
we
this.
don't need to talk about
We
that
are
now
not doing
because
this
we
again, MJ.
yeah
I'm sorry.
we discussed that last night.
Please.
I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna calm down.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I get what you mean, but I just wasn't shocked that there was only one. All right, guys, that's it. We're gonna get out of here. Gracie, thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
here.
for
on
having
the podcast.
me. Thank you so much.
I don't know what you got going on before the show or whatever, but you go do you. Have fun tonight. Watch the show, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, everyone. Really enjoyed being here. I love you guys. You guys are so like knowledgeable yet crazy and just fun to be talking to. I know I was
We're
a little bit quiet, but I was
crazy.
just enjoying the conversation.
No, we're definitely crazy. That is for sure. And some people are kind of taken aback by that at times, but
No, I
we
love
love it here.
I'm sorry I went off on you. I'm sorry I went off. I went off too much.
No, I think we're all good, man. But yeah, we'd love to have you on again at some point. And like an actual like normal just conversation, just talking wrestling instead of just these predictions. It's a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed what you heard tonight. If you did, like, subscribe, turn on the bell for all notifications. Watch Hell in a Cell tonight. Just have fun, guys. I know there's like six Raw matches and only one SmackDown match, but just try to have fun with what it is. And then we'll be right back here on Outside the Brand for another episode as we do the full show review. So take care, guys. Have a good night. You guys have anything to say before we get the hell out of here?
Do drugs. I mean, don't do them.
No,
Don't do it.
stop.
MJ.
Cut
Cut his mic now.
We're cutting the mic.
We're cutting the
Hey.
mic now.
We're cutting the mic.
We're cutting his mic.
I just want to say I am not MJF.
It's only
You can't
fair.
censor me.
I cut his mic. How is he able to do that?
I am not MJF.
Kick him
I
out,
am
kick
not
him out,
MJF.
Boot him off.
Yeeted. He was yeeted.
Oh, you're out of here, bro. 1, 2, 3, you're out. Now, anything to say?
TikTok, if any of y'all want to join, y'all
There you
can.
go.
I'm just doing it for the pay-per-view. I haven't done it since the Royal Rumble. So if y'all want to
Okay.
join,
What? You're muted, bro.
we can't hear you.
Hey.
There you are.
Hey.
Yeah, we're watching Hell in a Cell tonight. Wherever you want to go and watch the live, just come and support Outside the Brand. Follow that wrestling lady on TikTok. She does amazing content. If you
Yes.
don't know already.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Y'all be safe. Man.
MJ,
What did he say?
What do you do?
he just called me an effing mark on the private chat.
Oh,
Hey.
I thought you
Only
was
I
gonna
can
ask you.
say
Chat.
that. Only I get to say that. Thank you.
Do not
You
call me a
effing
fucking
mark.
mark.
Why would you bring him back in?
Only
Stop.
I get to say
Why
that.
would you bring him back?
Fire me. Fire me.
I can't.
I'm the
I'm
one
Phil
who has the
Khan.
MJF figure. I'm the one who has it. I get to say
I'm
it.
Phil Khan.
I'm sorry,
I
Phil.
had the
You
power to
can't
take away your
censor me.
contract.
You
And
can't
you
censor
still-
me. I have no filter.
Press end. Press end.
You can't
stream.
censor me.
Press
You
end.
effing mark.
Press
You
E.
can't censor.
Just press
See you later,
end.
guys. This went on for way too long. See ya.
Insane.